Hi, it's Kim from Chatterbox Quilts. You know I love estate sales, and you know I like to collect vintage sewing machines. Well, recently I was at an estate sale and they had an older Singer sewing machine. But that isn't why I went to go to the estate sale. I wanted to go check out this little Beswick horse, and you can see I have one in front of me here from my collection. They had one very similar to this there, only it was in a gray color, and so that's what I went to look at. And it's a little more rare, and that was reflected in the price. So at over $300, I thought it was a little pricey for me, so I passed on the Beswick horse, but I was looking at other items, and I ended up down in the basement, and there was the sewing machine. My son pointed out to me it was in a corner, kind of dark, you couldn't see it very well, and I thought, well, yes, I see it there, but I'm really not here for the sewing machine. I'm not gonna just look at the sewing machine, but I did check to see what model it was, and it was a 301, it's a Singer 301. So I got home from the estate sale, and I couldn't resist looking it up online to see a little more about it. So I found out that 301 is the first slant needle sewing machine that Singer made. Slant needle machines means, just like it says, the needle comes down at an angle, provides you better visibility when you're sewing. Also, this machine was aluminum, so lighter than some of the previous ones that were all metal, all steel. Portable, has a little handle that comes up, and it actually will come right up out of the cradle. There's a release you can press, comes up right out of the cradle, and it's all self-contained. Great straight stitch machine, has reverse on it as well. So I started thinking maybe I should have looked at that machine a little closer. So back to the estate sale I went with my entire family, down to look at it. I had already called to make sure it was still there, and they were holding it for me. So we rushed right up there to get there. And in my haste, I completely forgot to take anything that would help me evaluate the machine, like thread and fabric and even my reading glasses. Luckily, when I got there was a spool of thread on it, the bobbin was wound, and they found some fabric for me so I could ensure that it actually did sew. And I thought, maybe I should pick up this machine then. I also got with it a buttonholer with the instruction booklet still in it, and additional cams that go in it. And also, of course, the attachments. And as you can see, interestingly enough, they charged me an extra $1 for the attachment box. The buttonholer they threw with the machine price, but I had to pay for the attachments, which of course usually come with the machine. So I was really glad that I got this machine. As you can see, it's in excellent shape, as is the cabinet. Decals are in perfect condition. The chrome is lovely on it. It sews very well. I've already done some piecing with it, and it's just a great straight stitch machine. I'm so glad I went back to the estate sale. And in addition, I also got the bench I'm sitting on right now. Lid comes off, and there's lots of storage inside for my attachments and buttonholer. This machine was made, I would say, about 1954, because there was a receipt in with the buttonholer from Christmas Eve, 1954. So one owner, and now it's in my stable of sewing machines, and I'm so glad I went back to pick it up. If you want to learn more about some of my other machines that I have, and also quilting information, please check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. Hi, it's Kim from Chatterbox Quilts. You know I love estate sales, and you know I like to collect vintage sewing machines. Well, recently I was at an estate sale and they had an older Singer sewing machine. But that isn't why I went to go to the estate sale. I wanted